Good morning. You're gonna have to excuse my sexy voice. I have a cold. I'm having a party tomorrow, so I thought I would do a video beforehand because I'm gonna harvest a lot of this stuff, and I guess you can probably see that I've already harvested quite a bit of culantro because most of the food for tomorrow's party is Latino style. So I've got some salsa made with Everglades tomatoes. I've got arroz con pollo. No, not arroz con pollo. Arroz con guandú, which has homegrown guandú in it. I've got gallo pinto that has homegrown Puerto Rican black beans in it. I'm gonna do, you know, a veggie tray with a bunch of veggies. So this CISO spinach needs to go in the ground. These are my succulents that need a little bit of love, but you know, I have the survival of the fittest garden, so that's how that goes. These are my babies. I'm babying them. This mango needs to go in the ground, but it will be after tomorrow, but soon. This is my little buddy. Hey, Ziggy. Ziggy, say hi. That's my boy. All right, so over here I have some, what is this called? Cranberry hibiscus. I use this in salads in the summertime. It's a perennial green. It's not green, but it's kind of tart, and it goes really good with what we call sweet leaf, which is katuk, and I'll show you that later. This is a beautiful desert rose that my friend Paula gave me when she moved back to Michigan, and it's blooming. Perfect timing because yesterday was her birthday. Every time I buy a store-bought pineapple, I stick the top in the ground, and I've had some homegrown pineapple, and oh my goodness, it's the sweetest thing ever. The bananas, they seem happy, but no fruit yet. The non-fruiting bananas. Okay, so here we go over to the crop circle. Right here we have some red Everglades tomatoes, and those will be in salads tomorrow. This pot never really did anything, but it's got a bunch of basil growing in it, and it looks like some carrots got in there. These carrots here, these are my orange carrots, and I'm going to be harvesting them to put on a plate with some dip and whatnot tomorrow. Strawberries, but these won't be ready for tomorrow. This is called Calibos cabbage, and look at that beautiful flower on there. Anyway, I will probably be harvesting that very soon. Over here, I have some beets. I'll probably make some roasted beets tomorrow. I've already harvested a few out of here, and I'll probably harvest a couple more tomorrow, but it's not done yet. This is my snow pea, which, excuse me, snow pea, which I got like 5 snow peas off yesterday. Looks like there's another one here that needs to be harvested, so I'll just get that now while I see it. Oh, geez. Oh, well, that wasn't good. Anyway, I think this one's about done. These are my purple carrots, which will also be harvested tomorrow. Australian yellow leaf lettuce that didn't really do anything. A desert rose that wound up in the crop circle because I was mowing the yard. Some onions. These are Hawaiian Kewalo tomatoes. Over here I have cucumbers and some onions that look like they're doing all right. This is some Chijimasai that is bolting because of the heat, and that will be harvested all tomorrow. Whatever is good in here will be harvested. The rest will be composted. Right here I have a strawberry. Looks like a nasty strawberry. and some, I guess those are onions. Over here I have some garlic. This is some purple tatsoi, I think. I think it's done. I don't know. I may harvest a couple of leaves off that tomorrow, but the rest is going to go in the compost. I have some, oh, what is this stuff called? It's Ford Hook Swiss chard. And apparently, I dropped my snow pea. Oh well. And there's a snow pea loose in there somewhere. Well, apparently this is a good substitute for celery, so I'm going to use that with the carrots on the veggie plate. Some more chichimasai that is bolting, so that is done. This beautiful strawberry is mine. Yeah, I'm going to eat that today. Wonderful little sweet Everglades tomatoes. Those will be in the salad tomorrow. Look at that pretty strawberry. I forgot to mention that I have some onions that seem to be doing okay in here. I have a yellow eggplant. Who knows what that is? An empty pot. That was lettuce, but it's done. I'm gonna flip that pot. Collard greens. Probably won't be doing that tomorrow. I'll make that for lunch someday. I like to make it with onions and bacon. There was something in this pot, but the marigolds and basil took over. Oh wait, there is a tomato in there. Huh. Okay. This was bok choy, but that never happened, and I guess it's onions? I'm not sure. Look at that big boy. Some more yellow Everglades tomatoes, and this is the center of my crop circle, and I irrigate from the top, and that works pretty well. I just turn this thing on low and let it run for like an hour, and I have to turn it on low or it would squirt all over the whole yard, but if I turn it on low, it just covers this area and the crop circle gets watered. This is some rainbow Swiss chard. I think I have onions or something in here with these sugar snap peas, sugar and snap peas. I replanted those because I had some before and they ended their life, and so I planted some more, but we'll see if we get another harvest before it gets too hot. This is Piracicaba sprouting broccoli. This stuff is wonderful in a stir fry with those snow peas. Lacinato kale. Let me put some of this in a salad tomorrow. This is kohlrabi, and I don't really see anybody bulbing up in the middle. Maybe a little. More Piracicaba sprouting broccoli. More lacinato kale, and I think that's about it for the crop circle. On the outer bands of the crop circle, I have some plants that like drier areas, and so I have plumerias, and I need to fertilize these guys because they're about ready to come out of hibernation. And over here I have some big sunflower. What the heck is that? Some kind of a stick. That is spineless. What's the name of it? Anyway, it's good in Mexican food. It's a nopal cactus, spineless nopal cactus. They were flipping a house down the street, and everybody was allowed to come in and take things, and so I took some cactus. This big papaya flipped over during one of the storms, and so now he's regrowing. He's certainly got a will to live. In fact, now he's got like 7 baby papayas. I didn't even plant any of these papayas. Look at that thing. It's got big old fruit rotten on the vine, but whatever. This is my pool. which I'm going to flip over and fill with water tomorrow. I don't think anybody's going to get in it, but you know, who knows. It'll look better flipped over and filled with water. This is the junk area. I still have some leaf mulch. This actually is a volunteer katuk. I should move this guy out of the junk area. I had a tomato that volunteered in here, but I think he's done. Uh-oh, I dropped my hair dealio. This is some kind of spinach. New Zealand, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Mexican sunflower, great chop and drop mulch. That is a katuk coming back from the frost. This is Oaxaca lemon verbena. Supposedly, if you make a tea from this, you will live to be 101 years old. I have drank the tea, but not that often. I need to pull back the Oaxaca lemon verbena because I have a Turk's cap hibiscus in there. These are all what I call my perennial salad greens. The katuk is a perennial salad green. That little flower is delicious. All this stuff growing in here, that right there, is longevity spinach. And I jokingly call this my apothecary because I've got some Biden's Alba, which I need to try because now I have that cough. Allegedly, it'll get rid of that cough. So, after a cold cough, yeah, I'm gonna be eating some Biden's Alba. This other stuff is like cucumber weed or something like that. I forget the name. Anyway, haven't tried it, but whatever. I planted these nasturtiums like a year ago and they didn't do anything, but here they are. Yay! I guess those are good in a salad too. Oh, look at that. This little guy is making a fruit. Oh my goodness. He's so neglected and abused, but he's making a fruit. I guess he's going to get to stay in that little pot till he has his fruit. Those elephant ears, those are malanga. This big mess there, that's yucca, but that yucca is probably really bad. And I have just seeded all sorts of stuff in here, and who knows what is what. I don't know. I think that is a weed. I think that's the nightshade, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's something I planted. Maybe it's nightshade. That looks like a Seminole pumpkin. I've planted a bunch of Seminole pumpkins in here. More of this cucumber, whatever. I have some orchids back here, but I probably need to move them. This is my moringa, which when I make pots of things, I stick a lot of moringa leaves in it because it's a superfood and I don't know, it's healthy for you. This is my, what is this thing called? The spinning thing. Anyway, I forget what it's called, but it's full of herbs. It's a green stalk, that's what it's called. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning, so I'm going to take the seeds off of this and start it all over the place because I love Genovese basil. This loquat has yet to produce anything. Look at those bananas. They're the saddest bananas I've ever seen. I don't know what to say about them. Anyway, I think all these weeds are very pretty. It's a nice ground cover. It's kind of wild, like my hair. So I plant a whole bunch of things in here and see what comes up. Got another bunch of herbs. See if I get in the shade. Maybe you can see it well. In the shade of me. Sage, thyme. I think that's a Gestache Korean mint. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never really dealt with it before. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, it smells delicious. Lemongrass. That's called the leaf of life. No, miracle leaf. Miracle leaf. That's miracle leaf. I've never had any problems with kidney stones, but apparently it can fix kidney stones. This is the Mexican something or other. It's apparently medicinal, but I'll have to look it up again because I don't remember. Some lemongrass. The monster. This guy has the most beautiful flowers in the summertime. And I'm having quite a bit of success covering the gazebo with the passion vine. I need to fertilize the passion vine though, because it doesn't seem to be producing much fruit. And I think it got a little shocked from the freeze. My ghost cactus, which was also a gift from Paula. This stuff smells wonderful. This is sweet almond. More Oaxaca lemon verbena. It's also called Juani Llama in Costa Rica. I've let this thing go wild because I'm going to let people crop it tomorrow at the party. They can just take as many cuttings as they want, and I don't know. I need to have less Oaxaca lemon verbena. This is a bridal veil plumeria, I think. I've got some African blue basil, which smells wonderful. The only poisonous plant in my garden, an angel trumpet. That's the compost area. This is some kind of salvia I bought the other day. It's not looking so happy. Some holy basil. A tomato that hasn't done anything, but it seems to have flowers. And I guess we've been around the whole place. And I have to, the lawnmower. I have to finish lawn mowing. But that's it. I'm going to get this place all cleaned up and ready for a party tomorrow. That's the backyard. I'm going to take you out in the front yard next. So here are some more herbs. This is plantain, not the banana, but white man's foot plantain. Plantain. I don't know how you say it. I call this plantain and I call the banana one plantain. Anyway, I wish I had some plantain growing in the backyard, but I don't. But I get allergic to bee stings, and it has drawing properties, and I got stung by a wasp on my leg, and I chewed up a piece of this thing, stuck it under a Band-Aid, and stuck it on top of that wasp sting. And let me tell you, I still knew I had a bug bite there, but it drew the poison out. My leg did not swell up. It was wonderful. I have some lemon balm, which is not looking too happy right now. Some oregano, which looks happier, but I think the sun is starting to get to this, and more basil. This here is a corky stem passion vine. It just grew wild. And that right there, I don't know if you can see him. I don't know. He is a Gulf fritillary caterpillar, and so hopefully he will enjoy. Oh, look, there's some more. Oh, there's a fruit there too. I've tried the fruit, not very good. Anyway, so hopefully we'll have some Gulf fritillaries. I don't know what this guy is. I heard that they are the cause for citrus greening. So I don't know. I kill them. I don't like them. I don't know if you can hear the cranes singing. I can see them flying way out in the distance. The house next door is for sale if anyone wants to be my next door neighbor. Okay, so here I have some yucca, the one that I didn't harvest. I harvested some yucca for the party. This is some Oh, what is this stuff called? I can't remember now. Um, it's like a green, but you have to cook it. Um, Dang, I can't remember the name. Anyway, this is South Sea salad tree, and I'm going to plant that. A volunteer tomato, all kinds of weeds. I let the weeds grow and see what happens. I had a little banana in there, but I don't think he's going to make it. Papaya, maybe a sunflower, pineapple, African blue basil. I put a whole bunch of seeds in here. We'll see what comes up. I'm hoping for a bunch of sunflowers. Oh, see that dead guy? He's not really dead. He's a yucca. I harvested some yucca last week, and I took some cuttings and I stuck them in, and they will grow. You can just throw a stick on the ground and it'll grow. That stuff is relentless. This is some katuk. It's killing me that I can't remember the name of that stuff over there. More little sunflowers, I think. A baby moringa tree. More little sunflowers. It looks like I have some peas growing here that I planted last year. Another dead looking yucca. Chaya, that's the name of that stuff. Chaya. You have to cook it, but it's a green, like spinach. I have some yellow Everglades tomatoes, some nasturtiums. I have a couple of cucumbers in here too. I don't know what's wrong with this pot. I planted carrots in here, and I don't know. I guess this is what I get for buying the cheapest soil I can find. I've also got some red Everglades tomatoes, and then I've got some little attempts. This pot's even worse than the other one. That's a Piracicaba sprouting broccoli. I have some peppers in here. Garlic. Oh, is that? Oh, no. Oh. Lovers. This is a diddle daddle plant. Hot little peppers. Little native Floridian habanero peppers. Here's a better look at the Everglades tomatoes, the red guys. Over here, I've got some garlic, some onions that didn't take very well, some chijimasai that is bolting, that will be going to salad tomorrow, some more garlic, some more, what is this stuff called? Kohlrabi. Lettuce, which will become a salad tomorrow. Garlic, not sure what that is. I think it's a volunteer nightshade. This guy, I chopped him down. I'm going to get on the other side of the sun. I chopped this guy down. He was so tall. He was, I don't know. He was all sticky and long and everything. This is a dwarf ever-bearing mulberry, and I chopped him because I want to keep him small, and I don't see any mulberries growing on yet, but oh yeah, look, there's some mulberries. Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them right there. So over here I have a couple of orchids, my Christmas cactus, some wandu. There's one ginger that made it through the winter over there, looking pretty sad. Angel trumpet, getting ready to bloom. This stuff made it through the winter. This is called galangal. It's a ginger. This is from my friend Paula. Paula's Lovely Plants. Yeah. That's an orchid that she gave me when she moved back to Michigan. This is another orchid she gave me. I don't know what kind it is, but it looks to be sprouting up. I've got, these things, I just call them shamrocks. They like to be here on St. Patrick's Day, and then they go away. So, and they have beautiful little purple flowers. I let them, they're seasonal, so I just let them do their thing because they're pretty and they're a ground cover. Some more Wandu. Oh, this guy got harvested. It was an old yucky yucca. Here's another little yucca that I replanted. Some Wandu. This is some more Wandu. More Wandu. More Wandu. Sounds like a good name for someone. Yucca that I planted. There's a little nasturtium popping up. I don't know. I spread seeds in here and see what happens. Somebody is going to bolt. Who is this? This is the Ethiopian kale. Let's put some of that in a salad tomorrow. This stuff is, what is it called? White egg turnips. I don't know. I pulled a couple of these and there was no turnip on the bottom, just a little scrawny root. Last summer, I filled this bed up with sweet potatoes, and lo and behold, I didn't get them all when I harvested. There's some lacinato kale in there. Sweet potatoes taking over. Over here, I've got some more cranberry hibiscus, a papaya start. Looks like I might have a sunflower. I've planted seeds, don't know what's there. Yeah, that's crazy grass everywhere. And then lemongrass, which is wanted. And I have plumerias and plumbagos. And let's see here. This is fennel. These things here are what are those little? Oh, my brain. I can't remember. Those little cabbage-like things, Brussels sprouts. I got a bunch of carrots in here, which I think I'm gonna harvest tomorrow. I pulled one, and it was this cute little fat thing. Some more lacinato kale. I think this is a Hawaiian Kiwalo tomato. I'm not sure. This is before I got the good pen that doesn't fade. So, but I've been getting some nice tomatoes off this guy. So all these beds are going to get waxed down and redone. I believe this is blanket flower, and of course it started outside of the bed, so I got to pick it up and move it in the bed. I'll probably take out some of that grass and put the blanket flower in. So what else do I have here? This is where I keep all my my hibiscuses. What's this? Oh, that's one of those. That is one of those nightshade thingies. These nightshades like to grow everywhere. Oh, and I should eat this. I should keep this one. It looks nice for eating. This is my cough medicine. This is a Spanish needle, Biden's elbow, whatever. Oh my goodness, I got a whole bunch of that nightshade in here. My God. What is that, a scorpion? Oh boy. Anyway, I gotta come out here and do some dealings. This, can you see the mulberries growing on here? Yeah, I cut some mulberries like a year ago or more and stuck them in a pot. Here they are growing and fruiting, and ground orchids. Hibiscus. This pot came from my friend Paula. It's a bunch of succulent stuff. I don't even know what these things are, but it's really pretty. And I just love the fuzzy ears on this. Feels like a dog ears. More Miracle Leaf. This guy, I call him Old Faithful because he takes a licking and keeps on kicking. This is Blue Butterfly Pea. Probably needs more sun than what it's getting. Oh my goodness, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Huh. Anyway, there's some unwanted strangers in here. I guess I'll have to get rid of them. Scully! Scully, you're not doing your job. Keep the unwanted strangers out. Anyway, I guess that is the front yard. There's some stuff I'm working on. It's really the nursery where I take the house plants and let them have some fresh air and a little bit of, oh look, there's Chaos. Name your dog Chaos if you want to have a chaotic little guy hanging around barking all the time. I'm not sure what that is. It was a gift, but it's doing good. I repotted it. Got this stuff on the side of the road. It's doing well. Well, that's it for my wild, not very well tended garden. Have a happy Saturday.